Some of you guys have a lot of spiritual gunk on you due to certain spiritual attacks that you've received, and you're not doing your salt baths like you're supposed to. If you're going to discern your energy and discern these attacks in order for you to be able to tell where this energy is coming from or what the energies are, first and foremost, you need to take a series of spiritual baths because, baby, you are dirty. You're very dirty. You need to take some salt baths or take your behind either to a lake, a river, or the ocean. And if you don't have access to any of those locations, then get yourself some sea salt. Get yourself a bucket or a large bowl of water. Place your hand in the water, rotate it clockwise. The water needs to be room temperature. You take the bath at nighttime before you go to bed. You take a shower first to get the dirt up off of you. And then you take that salt water and you put an affirmation in that water and you give gratitude to the elements first. After you're done giving gratitude to the elements first, then you take the water and you pour it over your body in the shower. And then pat dry or allow yourself to be dried off by a fan, put on some whites and go to bed. And the very next day, you're going to feel very light. You should take at least 2 to 3 of these salt baths a week. I said make sure they're room temperature. That means don't go heat up the water. That means get the water and let it sit out for the rest of the day and take your bath at night before you go to bed. The ancestors guided you 228 facts. Let me tell y'all something. There are some people out here. Not to mess around and got this damn thing in my hair. There are some people out here that are running around here. You physically look good. You look like you smell good. Probably some of y'all smell good. But you ain't out here cleaning yourself off. You're not out here doing the necessary spirit baths and getting yourself spiritually cleaned off. This is how you get to know your own energy. You would really, and if you're present with self, if you're present with yourself and present in sitting in your own energy, then you will know. And I'm going to tell you something else too. These skanks out here, and these dirty ass Negroes all women like to deal with, and these nasty ass skanks you Negroes like to go around here and messing with out here. Learn to treat your energy sacred. Don't put your stuff just up in any damn thing running around out here. Treat your energy and your body sacred like a temple. No one should just have access to you in that way. Some of y'all be running around here just jumping on any daggone thing. Ladies, y'all be hopping on anything out here running around. Fellas, you be running up in anything out here running around. Don't y'all understand we're not living in those times no more? And then you can be nasty. My visuals be killing me, be showing me stuff about people. I'm like, ew, you nasty. I could just see all the gunk and all the stuff on you and stuff, and you just walking around here thinking you good and you not good. Just because you physically clean don't mean you spiritually clean, baby. And the last thing that you don't want to be is you don't want to be that person that is physically clean but spiritually dirty. And you are physically clean but spiritually dirty. I gotta go in, Cosby being Brit. I mean, I'm just saying, I gotta go ahead. Look, somebody got to tell y'all. This is what happened when you ain't got nobody in your corner. You ain't got the right people in your corner. You got a bunch of yes folks all around you. You got a bunch of friends that just ain't about nothing, that don't know about that just go take your behind to a river, a lake, or the ocean and clean yourself off a couple of times. Like, just dip in there for a minute. Like, just go on out there to the ocean, fam. Going out there and get that salt water on you, fam. Just going out there and just get in there. Soak in it. Oh my God, the people around you should be uplifting you. Boom. Man, this really like the final call to get it together. Y'all, if I think you can continue on this behavior in the next coming years, you're done straight up. That's right. Black Monks have said something real. Look, I like this crew. I like y'all. I like y'all because y'all be on it. Y'all know dummies out here. Y'all be knowing what time it is. And you recognize high knowledge when you hear it. The information I give is to assist you, and it's going to help change your life and help get you to the next level. But these are the basics that you should know about. You should know about spiritual cleansings. I did not say sit your tail in a bathtub. I never said that. I gave you specific instructions on what you're to do to take a spiritual bath. They work. You don't have to put a bunch of herbs in it unless you want to. The most powerful spiritual bath you can take is simply sea salt and water. Okay? I know some of y'all ladies like to go out here and douse your stuff up. That's cool, but honey, it's sea salt and water. Sea salt and water, honey. What did I just say? Now here somebody goes, so do we bring like some herbal soap and salt to the river? No, you don't need to do any of that. You just get in the waters of Oshun and ask Mama Oshun to cleanse you off, and she will come and she will cleanse you off at the river. Okay? King Feathers Up, what up, fam? My dad used to say when you go over a river to say a prayer, you can give an offering. You can bring Oshun 5 oranges or 5 gold coins. Or give her some honey, but make sure you taste the honey first before you give it to her, because that's going to be all bad if you don't taste it first and find her at the river. Like, don't just give it to her. You got like, Mama, I'm going to taste this so you know I'm not trying to poison you. And here's your 5 oranges. Let me douse that honey over top and sit it at the river. Just sit it there and ask her to assist you in cleansing you off. I'm trying to tell you, you'll feel like the chills and the tinglies and stuff. Cause you know, Oshun's my mom. I got initiated to Oshun. I got initiated to Shango, and I got initiated to Oshun because those are my parents. Okay? When my mama comes to me, she hears her daughter, honey. And when I tell you when I ask my mama to come meet me, honey, she comes to me and I be feeling these tingles and stuff coming over my body while I'm at the river, and she's watching my behind down while I'm in that water. Okay, honey? So bring some offerings. Always show your gratitude to nature. Don't be going up in there trying to take something. Show your gratitude to nature. My condolences, beloved. Someone said, you right. How does one go about getting into practicing Ifa? Well, the first thing you got to do is, baby, you got to find a godparent first. You need a godparent. I went to the ocean Friday. I didn't have much of an offering, but I did give gratitude in the ocean. You can always bring fruits to Yemaya. You can always bring fruits. Bring her some champagne. She loves that. Bring her some fruits. She loves that. I'm going to Jamaica to get in the ocean. But why so far, baby? Why you got to go all the way to Jamaica to get in the ocean? The U.S. still got some nice oceans that y'all can go to. No, log out and sign back in, because the live is fine. Sometimes what happens is if you guys are on here, it'll get choppy for some of you guys. You'll have to log out and log back in for some of y'all. I tried giving her watermelon and she didn't take it. Who wouldn't take it? Yemaya's over the lakes as well. Is there a specific, okay, grateful to Hawaii's cleansing waters. Okay, is there a specific way to go about finding a godparent? Yeah, you're going to have to build a relationship with someone that you know is an Ifa. And let me go ahead and put it out there right away. Yes, I'm a chief priestess in Ifa. I am an Ifa. However, I got enough godchildren. I'm not taking on anyone new. I'm not taking on no more new godchildren. I'm good on that. Y'all are too much damn work. Okay? That's it. My life is just the way my life is structured. I don't have time. I don't have time. However, I am going to hold some classes of Ifa and some ancestral veneration classes and some Orisha classes via my website, isiswisdom.com. I do plan on holding some courses and some classes. Now, I could refer you to some elders that I'm aware of within the community. Okay? But as far as me taking on anybody new, no ma'am. I'm not taking on nobody new. That's a no-go. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I saw where you was trying to go. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all think I can't see you. I see y'all. You see how smooth she was with it? So how you go about getting a grandparent? You know what I'm saying? She plotting on me over here like I don't see her. I see you, girl. Ooh, Lake Erie. I don't know about that. I heard some stories about Erie. Don't know what to tell you about that. Yeah, I see you, fam. Room for one more? I won't tell nobody. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm straight. Listen, you guys don't understand the amount no. There's a lot that comes with that. Okay, there's a lot that comes with that. I ain't got time. And then on top of that, you would have to do you come over here in my house. My house has protocols, okay? My house is a differently ran house. The Orishas in my house, well, first of all, you're going to go through this quantum shadow work course over here. And then you're going to go through this quantum karmic cleanse over here program after that. And then after that, then we're going to talk to you. You're going to talk to your ancestors to see if I can even take you on. And if they say I can take you on, then I got to ask Shango, because it's his house, to see if he's willing to accept you. And then if he says, yeah, then. So it's some hoops you're going to go through, baby. You ain't just going to get in. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just going to get in, baby. You're going to put some work in. Y'all be swearing, I just go, no, you're going to put some work in. You're going to get that healing in. That's going to tell me everything I need to know right there. Because if you ain't, that quantum shadow work course, let me tell y'all something. That quantum shadow work course, first of all, is very hard to get into because Source be just, no. Clay asked for clearance. No, yes, no, yes, no, hell no. It's just a lot with that. Okay? Because the quantum shadow work is quantified, I go straight to your traumas. I don't play with you. So if you're not ready to deal with the traumas and you just content where you are, then just go. I would recommend you to my beginner's quantum shadow work course, which is self-paced, which will be launching very soon. And y'all can go into that and y'all can take that and move at your own pace with that. But that quantum shadow work course is, time-based, and you have to be able to keep up, and you have to be 100% present in that course. You know what I'm saying? It's no joke. It is no joke. Well, I think last year I had 30 folks. I think 15 graduated. The other 15 dropped out because they thought it was a game. So I learned from that, right? So now it's like I can tell by looking at you whether or not you really been doing some work on yourself. Because you have to do work on yourself before you can get in my quantum shadow work course, because folks can't hang in that course. It takes a certain type of, you have to have a certain type of tenacity and perseverance within self and really want to heal yourself, and you're taking yourself very seriously to see yourself through it. Okay? Because you're going to be crying a lot. You're going to be doing a lot of crying. A lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, a lot that goes on there. Okay? So it's not for the play. If you ain't never ever even started your shadow work, this ain't the course for you. This is for those who have been doing shadow work for a period of time. And so the Orishas in my house will make you go through that. And you got to successfully complete it. Okay? You got to successfully complete it. Then we clear on our past life karmic cycles and stuff, because we ain't got time for that either. We ain't got time for that either. Okay? That stuff got to get cleared up. And I mean, it's going, you'll be doing that for the rest of your life, but you got to get enough cleared up to where you qualify to join my house. That way I know that you're healed enough to act like you got some damn sense. Okay? Then if Shango looks into you and says, okay, yeah, then I could bring you in. Okay? I'm manifesting to sign up. You funny. I'm sure you could tell by my comment at that. When's the close-off date for the Quantum Shadow Work course? The Quantum Shadow Work course close-off date, it's going to be running for a little bit. I think 16 people got approved in that, and I'm only taking 33 students. I would have been able to take more, but Source is knocking them out the box like, nah, no. You know what I'm saying? Some people were coming in, I had to turn them down like, well, Source said no, you can't be in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and I had one lady get at me sideways, talking about, I could never get it. You're not a safe space for me because I could never be in your classes. You're fake and phony. I said, well, how am I fake and phony? I said, you know, I've got a clearance process. And Source said no. The Source said no. I said, the mere fact that you call me fake and phony or let me know, the Source basically let me know I dodged a bullet. But at the same time, you're telling me prior to that, oh, I'm healing. Oh, I'm doing this and I do that. And then when I turn you down and tell you I can't take you on, then you want to call me fake and phony. I don't care. It's not for everybody. And I'm not meant to work for everybody. Help me. I'm 54 years young. I'm ready. Take me. I'm ready. I want it in and accept, clean, cleanse. Help me. You, Miss Pinky, you need to come and get a spiritual investigation with me first so I can see what's going on with you. Source seen that. I even said it. I said, well, it looks like I responded back to her and I said, well, it looks like I dodged the bullet. Now I see why Source didn't clear you. You want to attack the person because you can't get in. You know, one of the things I don't tolerate is I do not tolerate self-entitlement. I don't know where y'all get this thing where you feel like you have to be self-entitled to get access to anything that I'm doing. First of all, I don't know your ass from a can of paint and I don't owe you nothing. Okay? If Source says it's a no, it's a no. Come correct. If you're coming to approach me, come correct. Man, what? Monster. Yeah, they be tripping out here, bruh. Well, when I get in, mama, we gonna grow exponentially. How do I do such? IsisWisdom.com. I keep telling y'all. Cartier, I see you. I see you. I'm in the class, so I'm excited. Source approved me. What's your name, child? 'Cause that name, I don't know you by the name you're going on. What's your name, child? Nancy's in the course. She's in there. Nancy gonna have a field day in that course. You better say that shh. Now, I want to get into something else. Some of you guys are the reincarnated gods of our time. Some of you guys are reincarnated revolutionaries that died a long time ago. And you've been reborn again to finish up where you started. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. You have a destiny that you must fulfill, but it's much greater even than that in which you did in your previous lifetime. You see, your life was cut short in the previous lifetime. Then they lied and told lies on you about what happened to you in your death. They didn't tell the truth. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. My boy Haas. I'm going to quote him on that. I'm going to quote him on that because I love that quote that he put out there. But at me, I'm humble enough to give him a shout out. I'm back and I'm better. Celeste Soteric, I see you. Spidey senses clinging. Truth is, I didn't want this. It chose me. Boom. And I believe that, fam. I believe that. Some of us are that we, the ancestors. Yes, that is correct. I just found out an aspect that I had, brought a Blue Monday and wig all the way back today. Blew my wig back. I couldn't believe it. I was, man, one of my aspects came forth and she asked me, she said, do you know who I am to you? And I'm thinking, my mama?